Welcome everyone to week 5 of the APDL Emerald League. I'm your coach Jkkayy, head coach of the Minneapolis Mudsdales. You can call me Josh. We've been here before. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Emerald League and welcome to the craziness that is trying to run weather and low tier. We are ready for our week 5 matchup against the Madison Mudkips and Chunknorris. We've got a really brief team build. We've got a really brief team builder ready for you. And then we'll get into the game and have a really brief chat post-game. I think it's going to be an awesome matchup. We're leaning into the rain this week. We're going a little bit more offensive. Let's see how we do. We will check you on the other side. First up on the roster for our week 5 matchup is a Terra Ground Luxray. We're running a careful nature this week, maxing out our special defense and HP, and running the assault vest. We are just trying to get every ounce of special bulk out of this thing that we can. Volt switch is there for some good pivot potential, and we're really just trying to have an all-around kind of good special wall to soak up hits. I did not expect Luxray to be a defensive Pokemon on our roster when I chose to, take it through free agency. But here we are, and I have big hopes for the Thunder Kitty for this Week 5 matchup. No surprise here, Floatzel is back. An offensive choice band Swift Swim set, just kind of our standard Rain Sweeper, Wave Crash, Flip Turn, Aqua Jet, Crunch. Just trying to do as much damage as possible. The Demon Weasel is here, and we are excited to use it in this matchup. Hopefully, it can be super impactful. We've got, I think, the pieces to support it really well, and it's just got to do enough damage to crunch through, so to speak, the rest of the Madison Mudkips. Well, if we bring the Floatzel, we have to bring the rain. So Politoed this week is another special defensive mon for us. We're running a Wakon Berry just to soak up an electric hit from Raikou or Toxtricity, and then maybe we get a nice big Earth Power or Endeavor off in retaliation. Not having the Damp Rock Drizzle extra rain turns will be something that we have to make sure that we calculate and watch, not having as much cushion as we have in some previous weeks. So we'll have to watch our rain counter, but I think this Politoed set should fill its role really, really well and offer some extra bulk for our team in this Week 5 matchup. One of my favorite sets this week is Wide Lens Revavroom with the good old little rain dance tech. I thought, just with kind of how the matchup looks, Politoed is vulnerable to some of those electric types that Chunk has on his roster. So we really want to be careful with our rain setting turns. But we also have a spot where, if Politoed goes down, Floatzel needs some rain to kind of get over the hump. And Revavroom has a decent enough matchup to where if I click shift gear and go for high horsepower or gunk shot, 9 times out of 10 that's what I'm going to do. But that 10th time out of 10, we have a sneaky way of setting the rain. Maybe if I die, we have an extra chance to get the rain dance up and let Floatzel kind of run wild. So it's kind of a offensive, but with a sneaky support option built in. I love this set, and Revavroom is quickly becoming one of my favorite Pokemon this season. I do have to confess that we are leaning all into rain this week. Offensive Hisuian Qwilfish is something that I never thought I would bring, but after testing it out and looking at how much damage Swords Dance plus Liquidation in the rain does, oh boy, I think this could catch Chunk off guard, could catch him by surprise and give us the edge in this matchup. I think just kind of the surprise factor is really, really cool. The speed goes through the roof with Swift Swim. And we've brought defensive Qwilfish every single time we've brought it. I'm sick of having my Eviolite get knocked off and then I'm just like, I don't have anything I can do. So this definitely gives us another kind of punch angle And the Destiny Bond tech is kind of cool too. If if we have the speed advantage, but we're really, really low down there, maybe our Eviolite is gone, we're gonna die, but we're faster. We can pop off a Destiny Bond and hopefully take something with us. And last but certainly not least is a offensive Volcanion with an assault vest and some speed. This is a strange set, I know, but I think it's kind of fitting a role that, alongside all of this rain setup potential that I have with Politoed and Revavroom, we have 2 swift swimmers. Now let's throw a water absorber in there too. We can abuse the rain, our extra rain chances with steam eruptions, and earth power and sludge bomb give me good coverage across the board. This is really meant to counter, Raikou pretty darn well, along with some other mons on the team. I think it's kind of a cool, bulky offensive, option that also has some speed investment. So watch out for that. And without further ado, this is the squad for week 5. Let's get into the game and we will see you on the other side. Okay, so he brought, if I can get this up here, he brought Terradark Mischievous, Meloetta, Tatsugiri, so no water type moves until that thing's gone. Dunsparce, Moltres, and Toxtricity. Okay, so welcome everybody to week 5 of the Emerald League, APDL Emerald League. We're up against Chunknorris and the I forget what his team name is. Madison Mudkips, I think. If not, I'm sorry, Charlie. I'll get your name correct. No Diancie. Man, okay, I think our play here is just actually Terra Dark Luxray or Terra Ground Luxray looks pretty good as a lead. Actually, no. Nope. We're gonna lead Revavroom. That is kind of our dedicated lead. It's not a for sure thing, but if I get a good matchup, I just click shift gear and we go to town on turn 1. I don't necessarily know what a good matchup would be. I guess probably the Dunsparce. If he brings Moltres in first, that's really bad for us. Mischievous could be not super great, but we'll see. All right, week 5. Here we go. Meloetta first up against Revavroom. Meloetta. So if he's choice, let's just say, a neutral gunk shot does 73 to 87. It's a lot of damage. Psychic will kill me though if he's choice specs. So I'm thinking that's not a great option for me. I think we're just gonna swap immediately to actually Qwilfish. Yeah, we died of Hyper Voice. Okay. Luxray it is. We've got 2 Assault Vest mons this week. We'll go to one of them. I do have a Dark type move. So Crunch is going to hurt a lot, and we'll see what he wants to do. He is just going to straight up go for Psychic. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. Meloetta. That did a lot. 273. So that did 25%. So he's not specs. We know that for sure. Could you be Max Scarf? You could be Max Scarf. Crunch does a lot. And if I Terra Ground, it does literally nothing for me. Do I want to Terra? It's not great against Tatsugiri. Yeah, we're just going to Crunch. We don't have to Terra yet. We're going to go for Crunch. It's probably really telegraphed, but he doesn't really have anything that wants to take it necessarily. Mischievous comes in and gets blown up. The Dunsparce could. Tatsugiri could. Logan Paul. That is the Dunsparce. Okay, we're going to Volt Switch on that thing immediately. Oh, it is bulky. Holy cow. Okay. Dunsparce. Could be Coil. Crunch did... I don't know, 20% would be like a max roll there. If I go Terra Ground, it doesn't really help me. Gives me a good Terra Blast option, but I think Volt switching into Revavroom sounds pretty good. Just gonna fire that off. Yeah, man, this thing is beefy. Holy cow. I could also get in the Qwilfish. Qwilfish or Revavroom Gunk Shot is my best play here. Body Slam does nothing. Dragon Tail, whatever. If he coils, Ice Spinner. Okay. Ice Spinner. Cool. That's there for Donphan probably, and a couple other things. It's got Ice Spinner. I think this is my opportunity to shift gear. Now, if he's running a Mirror Herb, that would be really funny. I don't think I'm too scared of it. Do I need to? Ice Spinner. Yeah, why not? We are faster. We're going to do the thing that Revavroom does. We're going to go to +1/+2. Oh, no. That's really bad. Oh, God. Okay. I definitely disrespected the Dunsparce. Wow. Okay. Not great, folks. Okay. Shit. Okay. Politoed is the answer here. Man. Great play. Great play. I was definitely asleep at the wheel there. I should have known that that thing gets Earthquake. That Earthquake on a defensive roll. So this thing has some offense in it. It's just really bulky. Wow. It's either really bulky, has no offense, and got a max roll, or it's got some offensive investment. Either way, Politoed's pretty decent. I can't really Encore. I could just Surf. I think that's probably the play. Oh no, Tatsugiri's coming. Okay, he didn't switch. Wow. Okay, I gotta focus here. That was bad. Hyper Drill. Okay. Damn. Okay. He's playing really well, and I'm Hyper Drill. Damn. Bypasses protection without breaking it, and that did a lot. I can't afford to let my Rain Setter just totally go down, so I need to switch here. Intimidate. I'm not Intimidate either. Okay, yeah, I'm Eviolite, so Hyper Drill comes out. That does so much damage. Good lord. I mean, the good news is I'm faster, and in the rain, Liquidation... Ooh, I don't know if Liquidation kills. Hyper Drill. Adam and Hyper Drill at max attack does 49% max. If I'm at 142, I should live. We're going to Swords Dance in his face. I have to make the aggressive play. Toxicity. I have to make the aggressive play. Liquidation's a kill. If he's scarfed, then like GG, dude. Actually, if he's sashed, it's GG. This kills if he has no defensive investment. If he's scarfed, I still will be faster. So if he's got a sash, then it's like it's just GG. Man, that did unsparse. I didn't respect it, and it took me for a loop. That's unfortunate. All right, but we're in a good spot. Liquidations should come out. This should kill. Yes, good. All right. That's a huge problem gone. And the offensive Qwilfish gets a kill, which is stellar. All right. We just have to clean things up a little bit here. We got to clean things up. I'm +2. I'm in the rain. I'm super fast. We still have an Eviolite. That hasn't been knocked off yet. So as long as this rain is up, Qwilfish is staying on the field. And I think I only have like 1 or 2 more turns of rain. But man, Charlie came to play. Holy. Tatsugary's still in the back, which is scary. My Floatzel can't really go off until that thing's gone. And there it is. Okay, so big decision here. Let's first check the rain. This is my last rain turn. So, Tatsugiri offensive. Draco Meteor kills me. Poison Jab kills him. I will be faster because we do have rain up. And I'm +2. This thing should die. Let's go. Let's go. Tatsugiri down. Alright. Floatzel goes crazy now. Qwilfish in the rain. Getting 2 kills. Shout out to Ark for the inspired team building suggestion. We were looking at a kind of a build for this Qwilfish in testing and in scrims. And he was like, why not go Swift Swim? And man, that was a great decision. Moltres. My dude. Moltres. Physically defensive Moltres. Flamethrower's a kill. Ugh. So here's a fun little wrinkle. If this thing has no speed investment, Liquidation does a lot. I could also just go for a Destiny Bond, which I think I'm going to do. If he clicks anything that does damage and kills me, we'll find out if I'm faster. If I'm not, I just die anyway. And I could save Qwilfish if I could just get a 3rd kill. I think it's worth the risk. Oh, it's scarfed. Okay. Cool. Well, good to know. Qwilfish, valiant effort. And now we know that this thing probably, it either has speed or overheat. I'm going to check this actually after we take that. So the Moltres, if it is max speed, oh, it could actually be faster. Yeah, max speed timid could be faster. Which, you know, is fine. But like, you know, that's fine. I could set up the rain. could just go into Volcanion, which I think is the safer play. Tatsugiri's gone, so this is a free Steam Eruption. And this should do a bunch. We still have Choice Banded Floatzel in the back. That's really our only offense left after Volcanion goes down. Politoed is defensive. Luxray is defensive. But it's 4-on-4. This is a really free Steam Eruption, though. He is going to withdraw. Alright. Ooh. Oh, and we do get the burn. That's a 50% chance. So how greedy am I? Mischievous at max speed. Let's just say he's max speed. Will outspeed me. This thing could have Destiny Bond. I think it's worth it to go into Politoed and get the rain back up. We let the burn kind of do its job and kill it. So we're going to play uber safe here. Maybe bluff a Choice Scarf or something like that. And get the rain back up, which will be good for Floatzel. Power Gem. Okay, so it's got... Oh. It's a critical hit. It is Life Orb. Okay, cool. Mischievous. Life Orb. It does go down to Life Orb, too. Life Orb. Okay. Power Gem. So no kill for me, but a good situation. Meloetta, Dunsparce, and Moltres that's got some speed against my Politoed, Floatzel, Volcanion, and Luxray. And he's going to go back into Meloetta. I'm going to click Endeavor. If I die, Floatzel comes in and we start sweeping. Quite literally, I think we just sweep with Floatzel. Without doing any math or calcs. That seems good. If I die, awesome. If not, Meloetta goes way down. And then we swap out to Luxray or do something like that. We preserve Politoed for more rain afterwards. But if he goes for a setup move, this is huge. Energy Ball will kill me. Yep. Perfect. Energy Ball. The Meloetta gets a kill. Politoed goes down. You did your job, my friend. I'm sorry you just come in to die. Now we go Choice Banded Floatzel, and we click Wave Crash. If it is a Choice Scarf Meloetta, I still outspeed. Crunch is a kill, Wave Crash is a kill. Flip Turn does not do it. Aqua Jet does not do it. I'm going to take a boatload of damage on the recoil, but I think we're at a spot in the end game where Floatzel just clicks Wave Crash 3 times and I win. I hope, because I have Volcanion left for offense after this. And this is kind of like the fatal flaw of my team, right? Is like I can hit really hard, but I can't stay in a long game. And I think the deeper into the season, the more I'm kind of recognizing that is like we have to win games quickly. And if we do, we can win a lot. But we can also, the longer the game goes, the less good it is for me. But this should This could... I'm not gonna hold my... I'm not gonna count my chickens before it hatches, but that... The Dunsparce is below half. Moltres is, you know, a Moltres. Even physically defensive Moltres takes 168% from... the calc on this Wave Crash against Moltres, if it's max defense bold, is 168 to 199. 197, excuse me. And there ain't no way he can get to 636 speed. I'm going to take another 40% in recoil, but the Demon Weasel is here to play. Thank you. And Logan Paul comes out. And we should be totally fine. We were perfect on our rain turn calculation. I think the other thing kind of, you know, just kind of talking out loud is I've gotten really good this season about utilizing exactly all of my rain turns, whether it's 5 or 8. I've been doing that really, really well. Do we stay alive for differential's sake? We do, just barely. Nice. That's a great game for Floatzel. GG's, man. Chunknorris came to play. Like, super great team. That Dunsparce caught me way off guard. Like, just a super fun match. Definitely made me sweat there. That 3-0 victory is a lot closer than what the scoreboard says. So GG's to my opponent. Thank you so much for watching. We're 5-0, guys. We are 5-0 in this Emerald League season. Rain is proving to be like my comfort zone. In Season 2, I had the Rain core with Pelipper and Kingdra and Scizor and a couple other things that really liked having that you know, drizzle setup. And this season, we have used the low-tier version of that extremely well. We've used Rain 3 out of the 5 games, and it's been really, really great. Sometimes it's been Raichu getting the sweep. Sometimes it's been the Floatzel. Politoed has put in a ton of work as a offensive option, actually. You know, with just a bulky click surf kind of option. And we've been able to also win without the rain, which has been really, really clutch. And I think going into our last 2 games of the season against Hoop and Noah back-to-back to end the season, it is going to be an uphill climb against those guys. They're super, super tough opponents. And we're going to have to be on our A game to finish the season out strong and hopefully shoot for that 1 seed to go into playoffs. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Again, GG's to my opponent, Chunknorris. If he posts a video, I'll link it down in the description. Definitely go show him some love, either in the Discord or on YouTube. And like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. And we'll see you for Week 6, again, against Hoop and the Wooper Trooper, which will be a fire game.